Hello and welcome to Sudoku Pro. Wish you all a very happy new year. This is a 5-star puzzle today. Let's get started. Let's get started with the central block as usual. So in this row, there are only 3 numbers missing. The missing numbers are 5, 7 and 8. So we have here 8 blocking. So this cell will take 5, 7. We have 5 blocking here. So this cell takes 7, 8. And the cell takes 5, 7 and 8. We have 2 blocking here, and so this 2 blocks here and this 2 blocks here. So this cell takes 2. As of now, we have only this much information in the center block. So let's move on to this block. There is a 3 here in the bottommost row and a 3 in the topmost row. This 3 blocks here, this 3 blocks here. So this cell takes 3. There is a 1 here and a 1 here. This 1 blocks here, this 1 blocks here. So this cell takes 1. There is a 7 here, 7 which blocks this bottom row. So this cell takes 7. That leaves with only 2 empty cells in this block, and the missing numbers are 5 and 8. Now there are 2 8s here. So these 2 8s blocks these 2 rows, and there is a 8 here which blocks this cell. So this is the only cell where 8 can be in this block. So this 8 cancels out the 8 here, and this becomes 5 and this becomes 8. Now this 5 blocks this cell. In this entire row, this 5 blocks these 2 cells, and so this 5 and there is a 5 here. This 5 blocks this cell, this 5 blocks these 2 cells, and this 5 blocks this cell. So this is the only cell where 5 can be. Now this 5 cancels out the 5 here. This becomes 7. So this cancels out the 7 here. So this becomes 8 and this becomes 5. Let's try to fill numbers in this top section. We have 2 1s here which blocks the top 2 rows, and there is a 1 here which blocks here. So this cell takes 1. We have 5 here and here. So this block has to take 5. This 5 blocks this row, this 5 blocks this row, and there is a 5 here which blocks here. So this cell takes 5. There is a 4 here which blocks this cell. There is a 4 here which blocks here. So these 2 cells possibly take 4. Now this 4 acts as ghost number here. So it blocks this row. This 4 blocks this row. And there is a 4 down here which blocks this cell. So this cell takes 4. Now looking at 8, there is a 8 here and 8 here which blocks the top 2 rows, and there is 8 here and 8 here which blocks these 2 cells. So this cell takes 8. Okay, let's try to fill this section. There is a 3 here and a 3 here. So this 3 blocks here, this 3 blocks here. There is a 3 here which blocks here. So this cell takes 3. There is a 1 here and a 1 here which blocks these two columns. There is a 1 here which blocks here. So this cell takes 1. If you take this block, we have 8 here which blocks these two cells, and there is a 8 here which blocks here, and an 8 here which blocks here. So this cell takes 8. So at this point I got a little stuck. I was not able to figure out numbers, so I just filled the cells with possible numbers. It looked like this. Now in this block, there are 3 missing numbers, 2, 5 and 9. So this is 2959 259 triplet actually. Now considering this column, this first column, the missing numbers are 5 missing numbers, 2, 4, 5, 7 and 9. Out of that, if you analyze this part, it takes 4549 and 259. Basically this looks like a 459 triplet, 4549 and a 59 here. Basically this 2 is unnecessary here, because if this 2 is eliminated, this will be 454959 triplet. So this will form 459 triplet. That means no other cells in this column can take 4, 5 or 9. So this 9 can be eliminated from these two cells. So this will form a 2, 7 pair. So this part will be a 459 triplet and this will be a 2, 7 triplet. This clarity will help us to solve the puzzle, because if this 2 is eliminated, then this cell will take 2. Once this cell is figured out with the right number, it is very easy to solve the remaining puzzle. Now you may ask how I can just like that eliminate this 2, because this cell has the potential to carry 2. So let me explain you why this cell cannot take a 2. Suppose there is 2 in this cell. Let us see what happens. This 2 cancels out the 2 here and this becomes 9. So this 9 cancels out the 9 here and this becomes 5. So this 5 cancels out the 5 here and this becomes 6. Now this 6 cancels out the 6 here and this becomes 9. And now we have 9 in same column. So that is why for sure this cell cannot take 2. So as I explained you earlier, this cell now takes 2. So this 2 blocks here. This 2, we have a 2 here and a 2 here. This 2 blocks here and this 2 blocks here. So this cell takes 2. Now in this column, there are only three missing numbers, 3, 9 and 6. Now you can see a 6 here and a 6 here. So this 6 blocks this cell and this 6 blocks this cell. So this is the only cell where 6 can be. So this becomes 6. Now the remaining numbers are 3 and 9. So let's fill this with 3, 9 pair. Now there are only 2 missing numbers in this cell. The missing numbers are 3 and 4. Here 3 is blocking. So this becomes 4 and this cell takes 3. Now the missing numbers in this row are 6 and 9. 6 is blocking here. So this cell takes 9 and this cell takes 6. Now in this row the missing numbers are 4 and 5. 4 is blocking here. So this cell takes 5 and this cell takes 4. Now in this block the missing numbers are 5 and 9. 5 blocks here. So this cell takes 9 and this cell takes 5. And here the only missing number is 6. Here the only missing number is 9. Here the missing numbers are 2, 7. So they take 2, 7 pair. In this topmost row, in the first row, the missing numbers are 7 and 9. There is a 9 blocking here. So this cell takes 7 and this cell takes 9. In this ninth column, the last column, there are 2 missing numbers. The missing numbers are 2 and 7. So in this cell, 7 is blocking. So this cell takes 2 and this upper cell takes 7. So in this row, this 7 cancels out the 7 here. So this becomes 2 and this becomes 7. Now in this row, the only missing number is 6. Now in this block, the missing numbers are 3 and 9. So here we have 9. So this takes 3 and this takes 9. So here this 9 cancels out the 9 here. So this becomes 3. So in this row the missing numbers are 2 and 4. So there is a 2 blocking here. So this is 4 and this is 2. In this column the missing numbers are 6 and 4. There is a 4 blocking here. So this is 6 and this is 4. Now in this block there are only 2 missing numbers. The missing numbers are 5 and 9. There is a 9 here. So this is 5 and this is 9. Now the missing numbers here are 4 and 6. So there is a 4 here. So this takes 6 and this takes 4. And here the missing numbers are 7 and 9. There is a 7 here. So this takes 9 and this takes 7 and the puzzle is solved.